Hello everyone, this is mainly a tips and tricks video for those of you working towards HoTM 5, and this should pretty much cover everything you'll need to know for the Dwarven Mines update. This will be a crash course video, giving you everything that I can that I've learned during my really long grind. Most other YouTube videos I've watched pretty much only state the obvious information, and I don't want that to be this video. I want this to be pretty much the be all end all of all the information that you'll need all the way up to HoTM 5 and beyond. What this does mean is that I won't be stating the more obvious stuff that you should already know. To start off, I really recommend installing chat triggers and importing the modules Dwarven Mines Waypoint and Dwarven Utilities. You can look up a guide for this and I really recommend it. It makes it very easy for navigating the mines, and it also displays all your abilities and when they're off cooldown, and showing your commissions on screen. It's very useful. Next are builds. This is going to be quite long, but it should give you a detailed overlook of everything you'll need to know. My recommended build is to take mining speed at T1 using all your powder on it. At T2, you take mining fortune and titanium insanium, which will allow you to fill out areas with titanium, letting you get easy completions. You should prioritize getting level 15 titanium insanium, with the rest of your powder still going into mining speed. At T3, you want to take the mining speed boost ability, and either take quick forge if you want to start forging materials faster, although I wouldn't recommend this as prices are crashing, or the luck of the cave if you want to complete golden goblin tasks faster. This increases your chance by 6% at minimum, going up by 1% per level. This is very useful for doing those easy tasks. Now you've reached T4, this is where the build gets really strong. You'll take daily powder and efficient miner, which is going down the middle. At this stage I would recommend spending the 100,000 coins to respec, and getting your efficient miner to level 40. Level 40 gives you a huge boost, as every 20 levels increase the amount of blocks that you will mine extra by 1. All the rest of your powder should be spent on level 15 titanium insanium, and the rest going in mining speed. Welcome to T5. This is where builds differ greatly, and I really recommend you look through the tree and decide on what you want to do. I went full right, but I know people that also go full left. Both are very valid. I went full right purely because I really enjoy the precision mining bonus, but Sky Maul is also really good, and I've heard that the Goblin Slayer thingy is also very effective. One thing to note is that you can also go downwards on a tree if you have something connecting to it, so you don't actually need to take the previous tiers to get to that. That's something that I didn't know when I went in. Moving away from builds, we will move on to commissions and the completion order. To start, when you begin mining in the Dwarven Mines, you will only have 2 commission slots. Slot 1 is an active commission, which requires you to either mine a certain amount of titanium or mithril in certain areas, or just overall mining those resources. It can also include slayers, which requires you to kill goblins or ice walkers. Slot 2, however, is a passive commission, which is either event based or random occurrence based. These random occurrences include powder gas, powder on 2x powder, golden goblin slaying, and certain events such as raffle and goblin raid. However, once you reach 100 total commissions, you will receive a 3rd commission slot. This is where everything changes and things get really fast really quickly. This new commission slot mimics the first, allowing you to stack commissions such as mining mithril and mithril in a specific area, mining titanium anywhere and titanium in a specific area, and things like that. This allows for a very speedy completion. Another very useful tip for your 2nd slot is that if you get a Goblin Raid Slayer task, you can complete it during the event, hand it in at the local emissary, and then if you're lucky you will also receive a Goblin Raid Completion commission, which completes when the event is over. This allows for an extra instant completion of a commission, giving you free XP. This also works with raffles in the same way. This really makes a difference, trust me. Moving on to gear progression. As the T5 drill outclasses the T4 and is around the same cost, I recommend using the T3 drill for the entire journey to T5. This will save you a lot of money. Other than that, work through the pickaxes until you reach T3, then buy the drill on the auction house or make it yourself. I recommend Sorrow Armor if you want to spend a lot of money, but if you want to be cheap, use Goblin Armor and stack either Necrotic or Wise on it. It's good. If you do have over 40 mining, Glacier Armor can be okay, but I've noticed that most people use Goblin Armor when I was using Sorrow. Now this is where things get very fun. This is the information that no one will have given you before, and this can really help you with speeding through. To start, try to find a group of friends or a guild that hosts mining lobbies. These are lobbies in which people leave titanium from their mithril mining commissions. This allows you to complete commissions extremely quickly. You can also call out golden goblins when you get them, allowing for people to come over and kill them for easy commissions. You can reset your Heart of the Mountain and put powder into forge speed at any time, and it will fully reduce the speed by the base amount. For example, a 2-day and 16-hour forge will be reduced by 12.8 hours at maximum forge speed. This means if you leave the forge for a long time, you can instantly complete it by respeccing. You can put on your mage gear to give yourself mana, then switch to your miner's gear for easy travel. Put Ultimate Wise 5 on an AOTE for easy movement. You can actually use both abilities in the skill tree, as they're on separate cooldown and alternate between the two. Use /HoTM for quick access. To go as fast as possible, mine only the black wool and grey terracotta, as these give the same progress through commissions. Use the Jerry Sheen gun for killing goblins and ice walkers. This makes these tasks extremely fast. Don't contest other players with this one. Hop out of the lobby into a fresh lobby for quicker clearing and get a friend to warp you back in. Don't kill star sentries while they're in your lobby if you don't have a commission. They don't despawn and it will allow for people to get their commissions later on. This is something I actually didn't know when I was going through to T5. Mining pumpkins are a food that you can eat that gives you 5% more powder. If you find yourself in a solo lobby, you can hide stashes of titanium on the ceiling of many different zones if you're solo. This will let you claim your own titanium if you're alone. You can use tarantula boots to keep yourself in the sky when killing ghasts for extra powder. You only need to kill 25 goblins in order to get the full reward for the goblin raid, so don't waste your time. If you want to be very useful, try to stack your Goblin Raid Slayer, or your Goblin Raid completion, alongside a Goblin Slayer task. Always complete the Slayer tasks first. If you get an Ice Walker Slayer or Goblin Slayer task, and you also have a mining task in your T3 slot, do not do that task until you have done the Slayer. You only need to hand in 40 raffle tickets to get the full reward from the raffle. On the raffle, it will say there's 10 seconds remaining when actually there's 20. This can give you an extra 10 seconds to get more raffle tickets while everyone else scrambles to go to the middle. You can spawn golden goblins from goblin eggs at a rare rate. This can help you complete tasks if you have some left over from your goblin slayer. Around the maps there are things called dark monoliths. They're essentially dragon eggs. If you click on these, you get a small amount of powder or some coins. When you reach HoTM 5, your daily XP from commissions will now become daily powder. Claim these during the 2x powder events for more powder than you should be getting. And that's pretty much it. I wanted to keep this pretty simple, as well as providing a lot of information that not everyone has given you. I find that a lot of these tips and tricks are things that I haven't heard anybody say, and they're things that only really people who have hit T5 have picked up on. So these should really help you get there. Also, I don't want to be that guy, and I really don't like plugging stuff throughout the video because I feel like it's really obnoxious, but if you really enjoy the video and if you want to support me, hit a sub. Why not? And with that, hopefully I'll see you next time. I don't know what kind of content I'm going to really transition into. I think I want to make one more video of my thoughts on the Heart of the Mountain update. I think this update is good. I think it's a really good foundation. But I'd like to go over some stuff, and I feel like I can really help give some ideas on in what direction they should go. So, okay, see you then.